Maybe Adidas' new tagline should be "Impossible is saying nothing"? I'm Jeff Beer, and this is Fast Company's brand hit or miss of the week. This week, after many hits, we have a miss, and it's a big one: Adidas. Huge news this week, as on Tuesday, Adidas announced that it is terminating its partnership with Ye, or the artist formerly known as Kanye West, immediately, ending production of Yeezy branded products and stopping all payments to Ye and his companies. The move, in case you hadn't heard, is in response to a number of anti-Semitic comments Kanye has made over the last few weeks, including late last week on a podcast, essentially daring Adidas to drop him. In its statement, Adidas said the company, quote, does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech. Ye's recent comments and actions have been unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous, and they violate the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. The company also admitted that the move is expected to have a short-term negative impact of up to $246 million on the company's net income in 2022. According to Morningstar analyst David Schwartz, the Yeezy brand makes nearly $2 billion a year for Adidas, or 10% of its overall revenue. That is huge. Of course, this was the right decision, but what makes it a brand miss for me is just how long it took Adidas to get here. Adidas originally put its relationship with Ye under review on October 6, a full 20 days before cutting ties. Now, of course, this is a massive piece of business for Adidas, and a move like this would impact not only the bottom line, but also many employees. You can't just decide to dump $2 billion of your revenue like that. But even accounting for that, this was a glacial pace. Given the impact on its business, Adidas' biggest mistake was its sheer silence since October 6th. I had a conversation last week with Wharton School marketing professor Dr. Americus Reed, and he laid out for me a basic brand crisis playbook that's made up of three main points. First, the company needs to validate the public's concern. The next step is to show some action. Adidas definitely didn't do this. And third is to control the narrative. By not saying anything, that void gets filled with stuff that is completely out of your control, like, say, floods of social posts highlighting the company founders were card-carrying members of the Nazi Party. Adidas' response here basically failed all 3 points. For this very reason, any brand who partners with an artist or celebrity needs to plan for an unfortunate situation like this, so that amid the cultural and corporate chaos, there is a plan in place that can be clearly articulated to employees and fans alike. Otherwise, that silence is deafening. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Fast Company's channel, and please come back every week to check out more of the Brand Hit or Miss series.